Hey guys, RPM here. Hope you're doing well. Having a really great day. In this video, I just received the Antminer E9. It is finally here, except I'm very wary of opening this up and seeing something broken because the box itself seems to be pretty banged up and it's got DHL repack stickers all over it. So feeling like there's been some gashes and openings and like, I don't know, heavy stuff on top of the E9, and I don't know if this thing has been packed very well. I guess we'll see once I open it up. So before I begin, this video is sponsored by Bitcap.co, the best GPU mining hosting and management service provider in North America. Powered by 100% renewable energy, they've got the best pricing for hosting your GPUs. With 24/7 365 concierge support, custom mining server rig buildouts, and end-to-end distributed compute management, Bitcap makes it easy to build, monitor, and maintain all of your mining rigs. And with an uptime performance service level agreement, you are compensated for any downtime past their commitment to you. They currently have available rack space for several megawatts and are looking for hosting clients. If you are located in expensive power markets such as Europe, New York City, Chicago, or LA, you should contact them. Their services can dramatically reduce your operating experiences, making it more profitable for you to mine. Visit their link down below to learn more. Alright guys, so thank you to Crypto Miner Bros for sending this to me, but I emailed them beforehand just to make them aware that I guess the shipment was badly damaged. It seems like, you guys can see here, it seems like it was pretty banged up. And when I pick it up, okay, when I pick it up, I hear some metal moving. Can you guys hear that? I can hear it. I'm kind of worried that this is broken, and so Crypto Miner Bros told me that it is direct shipped from Bitmain. All right, so I'm assuming from Bitmain. It's not Bitmain's fault. Like, I'm assuming like it used to be, you know, much nicer, the box, and, you know, packed well and stuff, I guess. But then once it's hand off to DHL, then who knows, like if all of these were on a pallet and, you know, depending on how the logistics of DHL, you know, packing in a van and then into the airplane or something, then, you know, that's why that there is a lot of damage on the box. But whether or not this thing will work after, that is what we'll find out. All right guys, I'll turn it on. Actually, I may not turn it on. I may take it apart because I do want to figure out if this Bitmain Antminer E9 has been pre-mined, as that is a big conspiracy out there. A lot of people say that this is, you know, had a burn-in test, or, you know, Bitmain's been mining these for like over a year, and we'll see if this has remnants of dust or anything inside. So let's go guys, let's unpack this. I'm going to cut this side here, and one thing I wanted to take note before I cut this is that Bitmain's packing tape is really bad. I have to say, Bitmain, if you're watching this packing tape is really cheap, and whoever your guys' supplier is, you guys need to change it, because it, for me, like, I can just, oh man, look how easy it is to take this off. This is so weak. This tape is so weak, and so I think, you know, some of the areas of this box is very like, it feels like there's not much packing here. But let me just open this up, guys. I'm just gonna do this live here. All right, I'm not gonna edit this out. I want to, you know, document this to you all that I am unboxing the Antminer E9, and in case we need to RMA this or get Bitmain to send me another one because of the damage that this looks like it has, then so be it, right? So be it. Okay, all right, here we go. All right, so first thing I unboxed here is looks like the typical, you know, quick start guide or manual or something. Okay, I'm gonna put that aside, but okay, look at this. All right, I'm gonna open up this flap here, and okay, so first things first, looks like we have, I don't know if I would consider this ample padding, and okay, so it's just, okay. So the E9, all there is this foam piece here, okay? And I'm trying to remember, when I opened my S19, I remember that there was foam all across and all the way up until the box here. So I can see that there is an opening here, so that kind of makes sense as to why there's a big gash here, because there was no padding right here, as you guys can see. Okay, the little indent here on the foam piece. Okay, so I'm gonna have to say that is why the box looks pretty damaged. Okay, because of the foam piece. All right, taking the foam piece off. Oh my goodness. Okay, look at this. I'll bring you guys inside. Okay, look how long this thing is. Wow, it's really heavy. All right, I have to say the box is very heavy. I'm gonna have to say it feels heavier than the S19J Pro. Okay, because look how long that is, right? Normally, I'd say the S19 would go up to like here or something. All right, anyways, let me take it out and we will inspect it further. Okay, let's just see if I can take it off here. Oh yeah, that is heavy. Okay. All right. Whew. Okay, just inspecting the bottom foam piece. So similar to the top, right? There's opening here, opening here. I wish it was a full foam piece, but yeah, that's why the edges of the box was destroyed, because there's an indent here. That sucks. Okay, all right, so looks like they wrapped it in a anti-static bag here, and it looks like it's a little bit ripped here. Okay, all right, just inspecting it all. Now let's take off the foam. Gently put it down, and as I put it down, I heard some movement of metal. Okay, and we're gonna take this piece off. Okay, this tape is so bad. This Bitmain tape is so bad. Okay, all right, there we go. Okay, all right, here we go. All right, visual inspection. I do see some dust here. All right, it does feel, yeah, there's some remnants of dust here. Okay, all right, some up here. Now, whether or not that dust could be of the pre-mine or just packing it, could be dirty over there. All right, let's move this up. Take this out very carefully. Whew. Oh man, this thing is really heavy. Okay, all right. Anti-static bag is off. I'm gonna bring you guys a little bit closer here. Okay, so visually inspecting it, I do notice some dust on the inside of these fans here. Okay, and yeah, I do feel some. It feels kind of dusty and dirty here. Okay, bringing you guys down a little bit further here, I just wanted to inspect the fans just to see if there's any remnants of dust in here. Okay, these front 120 mil, are these 120 mil or 140? Yeah, they look like the Delta fans. They don't seem dirty at all. It looks pretty clean inside, I have to say. So I don't see any dust here, but I feel like I do see some dust inside the power supply here. Just inspecting here, there are some dust marks here, but that could be fingerprints. Let's move this around, and the back, yeah, the back fans look pretty clean. Yeah, I don't see any dust on these fans, even on the inside. Just judging by the inside, I don't see any dust in here. It simply could be the dust. Yeah, on this side, looks to be pretty clean, actually. Okay, I want to see what the bottom looks like. Okay, all right, so, look at that. Okay, a few little scratches here. Big scratch right here. Okay, yeah, there's some scratches down at the bottom here. I have a feeling this is probably tested and used, I guess, a little bit, judging by the bottom here. There are a lot of brown scratches. I don't know if you guys can see that on video. Anyways, let me go ahead. I just want to pick this up and just give it a little bit of a shake. This is heavy. Okay, I'm just gonna shake it a little bit because I did hear something inside move. You guys hear that? Can you guys hear that? It's a little bit of a... There's a little bit of movement inside here. I'm going to open the top here. I just want to inspect the, I guess the controller on the inside here. Okay, that came off pretty good. Let's go up into here. All right, here are the... Yes, this is similar to, I remember taking apart the gold shell HS Lite. And look how much smaller these gold shells are compared to the massive long E9 here. Okay, so bus bars, little bit of movement inside here. These are the fan power. Okay, right there. Okay, we got some, I don't know what these cables are, extenders or splitters or adapters. Okay, and here's the, I guess I'm assuming this is the control board. It's got some micron memory chips in here. Okay, and yeah, this E9 has 6 gigabytes of VRAM apparently for the DAG size. And okay, everything visually looks fine. You know what? Should we just turn it on? You know what? Let's turn it on. I'll give you guys a little bit of a, I guess a little bit of a sneak peek here on. Oh, look at that! I just realized the top has the Antminer E9 little logo at the top here. That's pretty cool. Okay. All right, let's put this back and let's turn this on. All right, this thing is being a little bit of a pain. I think. Oh, this thing is not. Okay, I gotta move that over. All right, there we go. Let's put this back. So that visually looks fine. So I'm not going to take out the boards. I think the movement of sound in there is the hash boards. It looks like there's a little bit of movement in there. But otherwise, visually, I don't see any damage on the outside. Looks to be just fine, as you guys can see, okay? So I'm going to plug in the two C13, C14 cables. And I got them right here. Let's do it. One here and one here, and let's just hear the noise that this thing makes. Okay, I don't smell any smoke. I don't smell any burning or anything yet. It seems to be turning on now. Here we go. That is a lot of wind. That is a lot of wind. Okay, let me see if I can get it into the web GUI really quick. Okay, so I am remotely connected to it on the web GUI. I got the IP address using advanced IP scanner, or you can use a router. But anyways, I am now trying to see if I can mine Ethereum Classic. That's one of the biggest things I want to see if this can actually do. And so I added the pool, added the miner name, plus dot worker name, password X, you know, everything's the same. Looks like there's a fan speed setting here. Let me just scroll in. There you go. Fan speed. It's just, I'm not going to check on that. Just going to keep that on auto, I guess. IP setting. I don't know. This is all the same. Nothing's changed here. System. Now there's only the password to change the password and firmware upgrade, which I did look on Bitmain's website. They have a just their stock initial firmware, so there is no new firmware that I've seen yet. So yeah, I just made sure we have the same version here. There's a miner log, and I believe it's connecting. I don't know any of this stuff. You guys can read all of this here, but let's just see. I don't think it's not mining yet. It looks like it's still ramping up. I know with a lot of these ETH hash or ETC hash ASICs, it does take a while for them to ramp up. So you can see the theoretical hash rate here, inlet temperature, normal chips set, miner temperature, everything's all normal, it says here. So it's only been 3 minutes, 4 minutes since I've started here. So I'm gonna see how long it takes until it actually shows a hash rate and see how long it takes to start ramping up. So, oh yeah, also funny thing to note is you guys can't really hear the ASIC right now because the fan speeds are at 2400 at the moment. So I'm gonna assume once this thing starts mining, it should start getting pretty hot. But no real-time hash rate yet for ETC. One thing actually I forgot to notice as well is the ETH hash algorithm at the top here. There is no way to switch it to ETC hash. So I don't know if this may not be working at all, right? This may not be working for ETC hash yet. So I'm gonna let this go for, I don't know, another 30 minutes, 1 hour. We'll see if we see anything. If we don't see anything, then I'm gonna try Ethereum. Be right back. Okay, it's been 14, almost 15 minutes here. Let me just refresh. Okay, 15 minutes. I just heard it ramp up. I've been sitting here for 15 minutes looking at my phone, and the E9 is now starting to ramp up. I just heard the fans start going up. So now we are seeing some real-time hash rate after about 15 minutes or so. I'd say 14 minutes and 45 seconds. Took a little bit of time to get my camera out and start recording here. And okay, so it looks like real-time hash rate is pretty much what it says to the theoretical hash rate here. So it says 1324 and 1181 mega hash, and there's 2 different boards, and it says each of the boards has 8 chips. Frequency at 450. It's starting to ramp up now. I can hear the fans start going up. And refresh. So there you go. Real-time hash rate. We're almost at I'm pretty sure it should start mining at 2400 mega hash at what this thing is rated for at about, what, 1900 watts. On my 240 volt PDU, we're at 228 volt and 8.09 amps. Actually, I do have a power meter outside, so if we go out here, I can see the exact power consumption of the E9, and it says 1872. Okay, 1,875 watts. It looks like it is going up higher and higher. Obviously, it just started, so it might not be at the max runtime yet. So, that's pretty cool, guys. I guess it's mining ETC, but you know what? I do want to see it show up on the Ethereum Classic pool, so let me just refresh this here. Oh, it did show up already. There you go. Oh. Wait, name is 52F89. Okay, that doesn't seem right. I think the name that I put was, I put .E9. Okay, well that's weird. Anyways, let's just, I'm gonna wait for another, I don't know, 10 minutes here, or 30 minutes, and we'll see what transpires here. Oh, rejected. Oh, we're getting a lot of rejected. Never mind. Never mind. I don't think that worked. I don't see any accepted here. Alright, so I think we might have an issue here. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, so I changed the miner name. Like, I took out the .E9 to see if that would fix anything. I restarted the ASIC, and it's been about almost 30 minutes, and still I get the rejected shares here. So it looks like, I think Ethermine is... there might be a coding issue or a stratum issue for the E9 on Ethermine. I'm gonna assume that it's gonna work on, you know, like Poolin, for instance, or I don't know, F2 pool. Like, these pools seem like they're more ASIC friendly. So you know what? Let me just quickly try Poolin. Okay, this E9 is screaming behind me. Hopefully you guys can hear me. But anyways, I am now mining on Poolin.1, and it's not doing too well. It's not doing hot on mining Ethereum Classic to Poolin, and you can see here I'm getting 50% rejected. It is mining, like there is accepted shares here, so that's better than what I was getting on Ethermine, which was 100% rejected. So I think ETC, I'm not quite sure. I think there's an issue here. It doesn't look like this thing is getting overly hot. The temperature seems to be just fine, I believe. But yeah, it's not perfect here. So it's been about an hour of mining to Poolin, and yeah, 50% rejected. So that sucks. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and try, let's try Ethermine, but for Ethereum, and see if it works on the E9. I'll be right back. Okay, I think I'm going deaf because I've been sitting here watching this thing and the E9 is behind me here. But just to show you guys, I'm mining on Ethermine now for about an hour and 14 minutes. And just let me refresh this. And it is good. It mines Ethereum, no problem. On Ethermine, it shows here current 2.3 gigahash. I think it's still ramping up, I believe. But I waited until I saw this number and I started recording. It was, you know, going up by like, I don't know, 700 megahash and then 1.5 and then it says 2.3 after about an hour. But it shows here, the bad thing is it doesn't update the name. So I'm not quite sure where it's getting this name from. Maybe it's the serial number. Let's see, serial number, I don't know where that, I don't know what that is. Maybe the MAC address, 52F8. Oh, 52F8, yeah, that's the MAC address of the miner. And that's showing up here in Ethermine. Even though I didn't specifically put that in under the miner name, I just put the ETH address .E9. And that should theoretically work, but it looks like that doesn't work. But it's mining Ethereum, no problem. Like, we're not getting any rejected, let's see, so yeah, rejected shares. We only got 8 here versus the accepted, which is really good. So it looks like we got some hardware errors, but ultimately it says real-time hash rate 1282, 1250 megahash. So I think this is, yeah, this works just fine on Ethereum, but not Ethereum Classic. So that sucks. I'm assuming there will be a firmware update or something for this E9 down the road. I'm not quite sure, but as I go on to the firmware here, E9 release, it's the initial release only. So hopefully that works because we realistically only have, what, like another month or two if the merge is successful for Goerli, the testnet coming up real soon here. The E9 makes about, what, $50 to $60 a day right now. And that's soon to go away. And I am going to take a profitability test here of this E9 of how much it was worth at initial release, which was $10,000. And so I'll keep track of how much Ethereum we've mined up until the merge. And then hopefully the Ethereum Classic firmware comes out because, yeah, we were getting a lot of rejected. And also another thing I want to do a video on later is just talking about my GPUs on how much gigahash I'm running currently, which is like 10 gigahash. Versus the 28,000 watts that I'm using currently versus this E9, okay? So let me just go out here. I just wanted to show you guys the power consumption one more time here. So, okay, it's been mining for a good hour, right? And it says 1930 watts at the wall here for around 2,500 megahash. So that looks to be really good. Man, my ears are ringing. Wow. This E9 is incredibly loud. Oh man. Okay, my ears are actually starting to hurt. All right guys, I think I have tinnitus, or this E9 is just way too loud, and you know what? I don't know if I can even run it in here because it might be pretty loud upstairs. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. A lot of testing. The unboxing was a lot of fun. Ultimately, found out, I think the foam here is subpar. It's not the best. It worked. It saved the E9, but I'm gonna have to say they should have used a bit thicker foam here just to protect the even the corners so that the box wouldn't get too wrecked and all that stuff. But ultimately, okay guys, that's it for this video. I think that's long enough. Please let me know your thoughts of this E9 unboxing. I'm gonna have many other videos coming up soon. I'll do profitability videos and I'll do the long-term test video of just seeing how long it'll take to essentially break even on this E9 theoretically. But of course you guys know Crypto Miner Bros sent this to me for review, so thank you Crypto Miner Bros for the Antminer E9. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one and peace out. Seriously, this thing is way too loud. Just way too loud.